What is the deny of a clear goal
scoring opportunity?
Deny of a goal scoring opportunity.
Evening everyone, Rebecca, we'll start with you, and a reminder for everyone else, if you have a question, can you use the raised hand feature, please?
Oh, good evening, Ralph. Down to 10 men after 10 minutes, but you must be pretty delighted with that result.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, not delighted with the red card decision, but very delighted with the performance from my fighting side, yes.
Wanted to ask you a bit more about that red card decision. Some of the pundits come out, criticised it. What's your take on it, and will you be appealing it?
The official explanation was deny of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Vardy had never the ball, which was a pass back to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper was near the ball, he could pick it up. I think he would never get this ball, even if it doesn't hit him in that moment. So when this is the explanation, then it's simply wrong.
So do you plan to appeal?
Yes.
Obviously now this takes you to 37 points. Is that enough? And I presume you're feeling a lot more confident now than you did going into the game.
It's for us an important signal that we can defend better than we did in the past when we were one man down, and so that we have a good start in the final 6 games, especially after also the first 10 minutes were good. I think we had a big chance from Hasenhuttl in that moment. Brave performance. Also with the ball, we had some good movements. Even if you were one man down, we tried to play forward, we tried to score. And I think, this is how you have to fight and how you have to work for this team.
Thanks ever so much. Well done.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, Dan Sheldon.
Thanks, Jordan. Ralph, Friday night, early red card, Leicester City, St Mary's. Were you fearing the worst after 10 minutes?
Yeah, I thought it's a penalty, and then it would be even more difficult. But when you see the scene and when you see the red card, then you know that it was absolutely wrong decision. And so we deserve to get something today. I think I had a very good feeling before the game, to be honest. We were in this week very concentrated in the sessions. We were motivated. We tried to play football today more, and finally I think deserve to get something because of the way we fight it today.
It's clear tonight, but what have you learned? I mean, in the last times you lost 9-0, you both went down to 10 men early on and your team sort of collapsed in a way. But tonight you made that early change, which you hadn't done in the past. Did that make a difference? Yeah,
we must react quicker. This is what I have learned. And finally, also the way we defending is a little bit more man-oriented in that moment. And this is also something we had discussed in and around the box. And I think that this, in the end, made a difference today.
Have you been working on playing with 10 men? Because you did it a lot better today than you have in recent times.
Not really, but finally, I think there are some good examples this season from teams that were working with one man down and still getting a result. I think Leeds was a good example against Man City, how they defended, and sure, you can definitely then copy them a little bit, and then finally, I think it's still not possible to defend everything, but suddenly you are in the lead, and after the equalizer, it was a little even more difficult because then you know that the opponent gets a lift. But finally, we were fighting until the end, and it was great to see the guys doing this.
And just finally from me, you've mentioned in recent weeks that your players, are feeling the effects of a long season, but tonight they found that added energy. Has that come from you being more intense in training throughout the week, recent days, or?
Yeah, for getting a new target now for the last 6 games, we said we want to come back to the way we defended, to the way we get points, and I think we need to climb a few positions, and this is after the drop of the after going out of the FA Cup, a new target now, and we know that we have some tough fixtures coming up now against Liverpool, but yes, when we do it like this today, then we have also there a chance to get something.
Thank you, Ralph.
Thank you.
Okay, Tom Leach.
Hi Ralph, can you hear me?
Yeah, thank you.
Believe it or not, I'm actually bored of asking you about VAR every few weeks, but if I can just ask one more on it. You said you've had an explanation on the decision, but have you had an explanation as to why the referee didn't go over to the monitor himself and have a look? I mean, it seems bizarre that you're down on the bench looking at a monitor, seeing the incident, but the referee's on the pitch and he can't see it.
Yeah, but John Moss have seen it as a VAR, and he said it's a red card, although Vardy had never the ball, and as I said, explanation of a deny of a clear goal-scoring opportunity is for me an argument that I cannot yeah, I cannot agree.
Okay. On the performances on the pitch, can I just ask about Mohamed Salisu? I thought he looked brilliant out there, probably his best performance we've seen of him, and it was good as well to get a glimpse of him inside and not at left back. What did you make of his performance?
Yeah, we kept Jack on the left back. He's in the air. He's fantastic. He had so many balls out of the box and was absolutely a wall there to defend. But also the other guys did a good job. Jack and Jan and Kyle. I cannot say that anybody has. Even the strikers were working hard. Shea was amazing today. Kept so many balls there. Reddy was working hard. Taki always defending well. So I mean, they showed some qualities we haven't shown in the past, and we had a good week training, and finally put the good performance on the pitch, and that's the reason why we maybe deserve to get something today.
If I could just ask one more, just to follow on something that Dan just asked you. You mentioned the way that Leeds defended against Manchester City, acting as inspiration there. How do you get a performance like that from another team over to your team and then onto the pitch? Do you show them clips? Do you show them the best things that they've done? What do you do there?
It's just what I, in that moment, see as an example. We did not speak about this game or something, but it is still possible also against the strong sides when you do it committed, that you can defend and that you can take something in such a game also. And you see, when we score the first goal, suddenly you have a chance for 3 points. And I mean, they also, I think, scored the winning goals against Man City in with 10 men. So no, but I think the way the guys worked this week was good to see. Good effort. We reset it a little bit, our targets, and finally this is the goal for the last 5 games to climb a few positions in the table if it's possible.
Well done, Ralph. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, Tom Crocker.
Hi, Ralph.
Hello.
Just another one on Salisu. He obviously had a tough start to his career here. He's been here sort of 9 months now, and you always said it'd be a long-term project. Are you happy with how he's progressed so far? Are you happy with where he's at the moment now? I think that's 11 games for him now after tonight.
No, absolutely. I must say he has in the moment, like the other 2 guys, also a problem with the Ramadan, where they have during the day not a lot of things to eat, and then you're a little bit thinking, is it possible for him to fight 90 minutes out? But today he showed that he's able to do it, and we had a break for drinking after the sun was down, and then he was there. He was unbelievable fighting for this team, and congrats to this performance.
And do you think he's now going to have a massive part to play? Just looking ahead to next season, it seems like he's settled in quite well now. It seems like he's very much up to where you want him to be looking into ahead of the next season as well.
Yeah, I think against the ball he has big strength. With the ball he can still improve and getting better. But I think this is also a part of the game that we were working hard with him on it. And finally, I'm sure that he will be for us a big player in the future.
And just a word on your keeper tonight, Alex. Some important saves. You need that in that sort of game like this. Must be happy with what he produced with you tonight. Yeah,
absolutely. Great performance. I said I want to give both keepers in the last 6 games a chance to play, every time 2 games, so it can be that Fraser makes the next 2 games, because I want to give him a better chance to play. And finally, I think he did a good job today.
That's it. So that's something you want to plan. I guess you want to make a decision then ahead of next season as who you want to be a number 1 to be. It sounds like you're not entirely sure just yet. You want to give them both a go.
Yes. I think they deserve to play the final games, because both were important for us this season. Both showed that there can be a good goalkeeper for us, and this is the reason why I want to do this.
Thanks, Ralph.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks so much, everyone.